Okay, so I got my permit today, driving permit. Took me about a year. I finished the online course like a year ago, and we've been trying to get to the DMV for like a year, and we just couldn't find the time. The one time where we were able to go there, wait for several hours, right? I think we made an appointment. I think the first time we tried, we waited for like an hour and a half. Then we realized that we didn't have everything we needed, so we went back home and just decided to call it a day. The second time we got there, we made an appointment. We waited 15 minutes, and they said that we needed something else, and yeah. And then finally we came today. Really short line, surprisingly. There's a new system that they had, I don't know. And yeah, so I passed the test without really studying. The last time I studied was a year ago, you know? Or maybe not a year. Maybe not a year, but maybe a year. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've taken an online course. Yeah. So that's that. Today's topic is my issues. Ooh, fun. There's several things that you can say are wrong with me that make me, you know? Let me just list them off. ADD and ADHD, cleft lip and palate, which led to a 2 centimeter underbite, and I have auditory processing disorder. So I'm pretty messed up, if you haven't noticed. I'm gonna explain everything. ADD stands for ADD stands for Attention Deficit Disorder. Attention Deficit Disorder. I need to speak really clearly in this one. Basically it means you can't focus. You have a hard time focusing. And ADHD is attention hyperactivity. Oh my god. Attention deficit. Oh my god. What? Wait. Hold on. I need to look this up. I'm blanked out right now. ADHD. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Jeez, that took a while. Alright, basically, it's you can't sit still. You always have to be moving in some way, hence the hyperactivity part. So, ADHD is actually a form of ADD. There's 3 different types of ADD. There's ADD, ADHD, and a mix. I have the mix, apparently. Okay, so my mom's a nurse, right? So she, when I was young, they diagnosed me with ADD, and, but, a couple months ago, my mom says that she thinks that I have the mix, instead of just ADD, but, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I have both, because, you know what, I'm constantly, drumming, and, with my fingers. If you see me, there's a good, at school or something, it's a good chance I'm just, drumming away, you know? If I'm, not doing anything. Yeah, so, pretty sure I have both. Yeah. So, I do have to take medicine for it. And it is Adderall. And it is not for sale. No, I'm not going to sell Adderall. You're crazy, alright? I ain't gonna be that person. It's weird, listening to people describe Adderall and how it feels to take it. It's I'm constantly having it because I'm at a deficit at all times, you know? So, they're all oh man, I was really focused for those 2 hours, you know? I can get a lot done. And I'm yeah, okay, well, that's how that feels then, huh? I guess I'll never know because I'm just used to it at this point. Yeah, so, my medicine currently, it's it lasts all, or we try to make it so that it'll last throughout the entire school day. So, from 8 to 3:30. 7.5 hours. Really? School 7.5 hours? That can't be right. Is that right? Oh my god, that's right. 7.5 hours. Wow, okay. I mean, there are 6 periods and lunch and passing periods, whatever. Yeah, so it should last about 7.5 hours. So that's cool and all, but then there's like extracurricular activities after school and stuff. Like, I don't know, chamber orchestra. Ooh, yeah, my meds wear off by then. And it's a, like, big advanced group. And, I'm playing without my medication, and it's, I'm so scared, like, all the time. I constantly have to think about if my medication is even active when I'm doing something, you know? Like, it really sucks. My way of life is completely different from yours. It's like there's 2 different me's. There's, like, medicated me, and there's, like, ADD me, you know? And actually, every video made up till now, except for the Greatest Showman review, I have been not medicated. Like, it's been nighttime and long past my medication wearing off, so I can talk more free and not be so focused and stuff, you know? So there's pros and cons. It's not just like ADD is completely inferior to to medicated, because like if I'm medicated, I'm gonna be more focused and I might not be so cheerful, or I might like not talk as much to other people. I mean, I don't talk that much to other people anyway, but and if I'm not medicated, I'm gonna be more free flowing and I guess careless. Like, I'll do stuff more often without thinking about it if I'm in like the hype of the moment. I need to speak clearly. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just, like, more carefree, I guess, when I'm not medicated. When I'm, quote-unquote, my normal self, you know? Yeah. Right now I'm not medicated, because it's, like, what, 5:40? I mean, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not medicated. I took my medicine, like, an hour later than I normally do, so it should have worn off, like, an hour ago. Yeah. Unless it really does last longer than we think it does. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you see, I constantly have to think about this. It sucks, you know? Yeah, like, I have to be like, alright, my meds aren't active, I can't trust myself. I have to consciously hold myself back in public. Or, not in public, but, like, when I'm talking to people. You know, I can't just talk without thinking about it. I have to, like, really think. Which sucks. It really sucks. And, like, okay, so performance nights, right? So I said, like, how chamber orchestra and stuff, like, after school stuff is, like, I'm not medicated. Well, I have medication for, like, I have more Adderall. Not for sale. Okay? No. I have short release medication for performance nights, right? So, like, I'm gonna have my medicine active when I'm performing for, like, music, right? Because, I mean, like, I practice medicated, I should perform medicated. If we're gonna perform at my best, I'm gonna have to do it, like, within, like, reasonable bests. If I use Adderall more than, like, a little bit more than normal, which, okay, this is perfectly legal, like, this is being, like, prescribed, you know, like, this is fine. I'm not, like, doing this illegally or anything. Like, by legal means, my best, I'm gonna try to do it, you know? So, wow, that was a very bad explanation. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna, yeah. ADD, ADHD, it sucks. Cleft lip and palate. Basically, your lip is your lip, and your palate is your palate. Or, okay, a palate is like the roof of your mouth, kinda. I don't know the exact definition, whatever. We're just gonna call it the roof of my mouth. And if you have a cleft lip, that means when you were born, your lip was split open. Whether it be from the surgeons accidentally using, like, a razor scalpel on your lip or something, or, like, you just were born wrong. Like, you were built wrong. It could be any, like, number of reasons, but if you come out with your lip split open, like a V, well, then you have a cleft lip. and that can also happen to the palate. I have both, which is that's fine. Like, it's not like super rare that I have a cleft lip and palate. Like, I think it was maybe 1 in 100,000 people have a cleft lip or cleft palate or both. I forget. I don't know. I mean, I learned that statistic from like many years ago, but whatever. So I've had like a bunch of surgeries and stuff. They took this bone from my hip, and they took it out and put it into the roof of my mouth. I don't know. Like, I went into the surgery thinking, okay, whatever. They're just gonna take a bone out of my hip, and then I could come out like fully realizing, oh my god, they just took a bone out of my hip and put it in my mouth. What the heck? Like, yeah, and I have braces and stuff. Yeah, but what normally happens with cleft lip and palate is that your teeth get totally screwed. Like, they get messed up. And I'm no exception. Normally it's like the top row of your teeth, and that's what it was for me. So I've been having braces for a long, long time. And it's not going to stop for a while. I'm going to get jaw surgery. Oh, yeah. That's going to happen after high school. Like, the summer of, like, going into college kind of thing. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I've had, like, a bunch of surgeries. A lot of stuff has been done to, like, help the cleft lip and palate, if you know. I also have, like, a 2 centimeter underbite, which we think is also from the cleft lip and palate. So 2 centimeters doesn't sound like a lot, but I can freely wiggle my tongue through my 2 like rows of teeth, like, free with braces. You know, like, it's a lot. It's huge. I look like an ogre. I totally look like an ogre. You know what? Yeah, like one of those like minions, like the purple minions. You know? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, 2 centimeter underbite. Jaw surgery. They're gonna move it back slowly. They're gonna, I don't even know, put stuff in my head. I don't know. Whatever. I'll be fine. I think. I hope I'll be fine. So that means, right when I leave high school, I'm gonna have like so many memories of people, and none of them are gonna see me without my underbite. You know, unless like 1 in like 100 go to the same college as me or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, like, my face in general is just terrible. Like, my nose also got messed up from the cleft lip and palate. Like, one nostril's like huge, and the other nostril's like tiny. I don't know, it's weird as hell. Oh, I just said it. Uh-oh, I said the HE double hockey sticks word again. That's no bueno. Oh, no. Yeah, so, yeah. And, like, my bottom lip is pretty big. Yeah, I think it's pretty big. It's either that or my top lip is just, like, tiny. I've been told by, like, surgeons or doctors or whatever that my upper lip needs to be, like, fattened up. So they would take some fat from my body and, like, inject it into my lip. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They just said that, and I was like, okay. Well, we could do that, or we could just, like, not, you know. Yeah. And the last big thing is APD, or Auditory Processing Disorder. So when I say I have auditory processing disorder, it does not mean I can't hear. I am not deaf. Okay, I am an ASL. It's my duty to explain that being deaf is not a bad thing. But I'm not deaf, okay? This is just a fact. I'm not deaf. Yet, okay? Anything can happen. Like, someone can, like, make me deaf. I don't know. I can force myself to become deaf somehow. You know what? I'm sure someone's done that. They force themselves to become deaf. I don't know. So APD, Auditory Processing Disorder. So, it's like, basically, the idea is, how you hear stuff is sound travels into your ear, which your ear then sends, like, information to your brain, and your brain processes it, right? Or, like, your brain, like, identifies it, and, like, turns it into, like, understanding. Like, if I say, my favorite food is pasta, you understand it now, because, like, you heard the sound waves, information went from your ear to your brain, and your brain translated it, right? So that's basically what's happening. APD, basically, it makes it so that sometimes the processing, like the information going from your ear to your brain, gets messed up. So you quote unquote hear things wrong. But if I hear a sound, I'm going to hear the sound. I'm not going to miss it, you know? But I just might not know what exactly it is. I don't know the specifics. I'm pretty sure, like, I can normally tell, you know? But, like, if it's speech, that's what they talk to me about. Like, okay, I don't believe what they told me, the percentages on, like, how much I actually should, like, understand, right? Because, like, they apparently told my mother this, like, way back, like, when I was really young, right? Well, apparently, I only correctly processed 10% in my left ear and 60% in my right ear. So, if you're talking to me face to face, there's a 7 in 10 chance I understand what you said. Theoretically. I'm not sure if it's like syllable-wise or word-wise or entire phrases-wise. I don't think it's entire phrases. But like, this is what they say I have. I don't believe it. I don't think it's 10 and 60. Like, that's, oh my god, 10%. If I cover my right ear, I can only process 10% of what you're saying. Like, I know you said something, but it'll just be like blurred kind of thing, you know? Apparently. That's supposed to be how that works. Yeah, so I have that, which is kind of why I'm in ASL, because, like, the whole my speech is terrible thing, and, I mean, that's not the real reason, like, that didn't really contribute, but, like, the APD, yeah, like, a non-auditory secondary language is, like, preferred, so ASL, you know, that's why I joined ASL, because my mom made me, No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so that's all the stuff I wrote down. I mean, there's probably more personal stuff, like, I don't know, my characteristics, but I don't know. You know, you can look at someone and be like, I don't like this fact about them. Like, I don't like how he's cocky. But then, like, someone else can be like, I love how cocky he is, you know? So, like, stuff like that, you know? Everything else is kind of subjective. These are even subjective. Like, ADD, I said, like, you know, there's pros and cons to having ADD. And if I really wanted to, I could use the pros and, like, kill the cons kind of thing. Like, I can put ADD self into this situation where the cons don't really do anything, but the pros are, like, good, you know? And, like, if I'm medicated, I can put myself in this situation where the pros of being medicated are good, and the cons don't really affect me. Yeah. So, that's, yeah. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, so my grandpa just came by and brought me food. Yeah, so that's why I had to, yeah. Brought me Chinese food. It's gonna be good. I'm half Chinese, by the way. Half Chinese, half Texan. That's what I call myself half Texan. Because I mean, like, my dad is Texan, right? Or he's from Texas. So, like, and he's white. So I'm gonna call him a Texan. So I'm half Texan. And I'm half Chinese. It's like, whoa! Yeah. So, where was I? I just finished. Yeah. Auditory Processing Disorder, 1060. I can't believe that. That has to be wrong. I don't know if it can change at all. I'm sure it could probably get worse. Probably. Like, if there's gonna be any changes, it's probably just gonna be, like, the fact that it can get worse. I don't think it can get better. I mean, if it can, that'd be awesome, but, like, I don't know. I don't know the cause. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so that's about it for my issues. Oh yeah, like, stuff being subjective, right? Yeah, whatever. I can't really think of anything else right now that could be quote-unquote wrong with me, but whatever. Like, ADHD, you know, like, if you're gonna talk to someone and, like, explain who you are, you're gonna have to, like, point stuff out, like, that out, you know? Like, cleft lip and palate, they're like, oh yeah, every person, when I was growing up, would be like, what's on your nose? Like, they're commenting on, like, cleft lip, right? But they'd be like, what's on your nose? First off, it's under my nose, on my lip. Second off, it's not on my nose or on my lip, it's in my lip. You know? Some people, of course, still ask today. I actually have been asked a lot recently. Like, not many people, if at all, any people have asked me in the past several months. Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Alright. Yeah. Nice change of pace, I guess. Yeah, so, leaving notes. I'm still really busy. Like, really busy. Today, of course, we had to go to the DMV, like I said. So, we had play rehearsal from 9 to 12, and then DMV from, like, 12 to, like, 3. Did I get home even at 3? I think it was, like, later than 3. I think it might have been, like, 4:30. I don't know. We were there a while. I think we left actually at, like, we got there at, like, 1. So, yeah. But in between, like, noon and 1, I had to, like, eat, like, lunch and get ready to go. Yeah, so I haven't had that much free time. And, of course, tomorrow, OYSO, 2 to 6, I'm pretty sure, unless things change. So, not much time. Yeah, thankfully I don't have that much homework. I'm still getting clips for the Smash montage, because, you know, I need a lot of clips, and I want diverse clips, because they're all turning out to be, like, Ganon F Smashes reads. Like, I read them, like, I read an air dodge, and, like, I F Smash them for it, and they die. And, like, sometimes they're, like, really hard reads, but some of them are, like, not that hard. But there's just too many F Smash reads, so I'm trying to get a lot of diverse, like, edge guards, combos, dumb stuff, I don't know. Yeah. Still getting a lot of clips. I'm thinking about, like, right now, I haven't really released this channel to the public. Like, I've done it kinda once to, like, the percussion section. That was, like, I did that yesterday. But, like, yeah, no. So I'm gonna, like, wait until I upload the Smash montage to actually, like, release, like, to publicly announce, like, this channel. You know, like, be like, hey, look, my channel exists, go watch my stuff or something. Even though, you know what, like, honestly, I don't really think that it's a good idea to watch these videos, because they're just kind of boring, you know? It's just me talking. I mean, yeah, it is me just talking, but if there's anyone, for whatever reason, really interested in me, or, like, wants to know, like, what is on my lip, you know, then, like, they can watch this video or something. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. That's about it. Yeah. I hope this didn't sound too bad. I've been moving around the phone, because I'm doing this on the phone in voice memos, and I'm going through this entire process of, like, putting it in this app, and then sending it via email, and then, like, downloading the email, and then, like, putting it into this app on the computer, and then editing, and, yeah, it's not a fast process, but, like, I'm doing it on voice memos on my phone, and I've been moving the phone around a lot this recording, so I hope it's okay sounding. Yeah. Alright, that's about it from me. I don't know, brush teeth. Yeah. Am I at the point where I can, like, start saying, hit the bell, and subscribe, and leave a like? Am I at that point yet? I mean, no, God, no, like, I have, like, a whole, maybe, like, 10 views on all my videos total. Yeah, no. Average retention time, 3 minutes. Yeah, we in there. Yeah. Brush your teeth. Eat well. Don't die. because dying is bad for your health, and you want to keep your health good. Watch anime, because anime is good for your health. Okay, anime teaches you, like, some actually good life lessons. Hey, life lessons with Seth, streak number 4, let's go. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not completely worthless. It's not a complete waste of time. Nothing is a complete waste of time. If you're doing something, you're making some sort of change to yourself. You know, if you're just sitting around for an hour and a half, literally just laying on the ground, well then now you have the experience of laying on the ground an hour and a half. It's not a waste of time. You now have that experience. You could have been doing other stuff with your time, but it's not a complete waste. You know? Yeah, life lessons with stuff. And anime. Watch anime. Watch Kill la Kill, the second half. But you have to watch the first half. And then watch the second half. Second half's pretty good. I don't know. Bunny Girl Senpai. Watch that. Bunny Girl Senpai is actually really good anime. I really suggest it. Should I talk about anime? I don't know, we'll see. Brush your teeth. I need to speak clearly. This is Seth speaking clearly. Probably not. Bye.